Ciao everybody, Caterina here. Welcome to my kitchen. Well, I have my beautiful mother coming for Mother's Day, and I thank God every time I'm able to say those words. And I'm preparing a few desserts for her because she loves my desserts. And one particular cookie that I'm going to be preparing today is Amaretti Cookies. Delicious, easy to prepare. Now let's get started. You're going to need your food processor for this particular cookie. I have 4 cups of slivered almonds. The almonds, I'm going to add 2 cups of granulated sugar. Now you do want to pulse these together. This way you don't end up with almond butter. 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Okay, now we're going to blitz it till it looks like sand. Okay, that's it. Perfect. Now I'm just going to transfer it to a bowl, and we're going to start with the egg whites. We're going to start with the wet mixture now. I'm going to separate 4 eggs at room temperature. I took out these eggs 2 hours ago. Okay, so we just want the egg white. Now, I'm just going to give you this tip again. I put the egg shells, I keep them for the spring when we start with our garden. And I put them around the plants, around my herbs, and it keeps all the little insects away. To the egg whites, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of pure almond extract. There. Okay, I'm going to add this to my mixer, and I'm going to fluff up the egg whites. Okay. We're just going to keep this up until the egg whites become very stiff. Okay, it's ready. This is how you want it, a nice stiff peak. I'm just gonna do this until it all falls down. There we are. Okay, now we're just gonna take the egg whites and we're gonna fold them into the dry mixture. That's all. Okay, so just mix it in a circular motion, a figure 8, until it becomes a lovely, lovely paste. This is bringing back so many memories. I remember we would only see these Amaretti cookies when we would go to a party, a special occasion, a baptism, a wedding. And my mother would say to me in my ear, Caterina, go over to the greeting table where the cookies are and get the Amarettis for me, get the Amarettis. And I would go and I would literally just take all the Amarettis, put them in a napkin and bring them to my mother. Okay, so this is how you want it to look like a paste. Like this. Now we can start scooping them out on the trays. Okay, so here I have a little more than a tablespoon scooper. I'm just going to grab it here and just scoop. Now you want to make them at least 1.5 inches apart because they will spread. It gives me so much joy that I'm able to make these for my beautiful mother, really. It really does. Because she doesn't have to fill her purse with 8 or 9 of them. I'm going to make her 2-3 dozen, and they're all for her, so she can really enjoy them. And more importantly, they're baked with so much love for this beautiful woman. Okay, so my Amaretti are ready. I chose to make them large. You can make them half the size, but I like big Amaretti cookies, and besides, my mama deserves big Amaretti cookies. Now what I'm going to do is I toasted some almonds at 350 for about 7-8 minutes. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the almond and place it right in the center of the cookie. My mother used to always give me the almond. Just going to sprinkle icing sugar over each individual one. My Amaretti are complete. Now we're just going to set them aside for 2.5 hours to dry before we bake them. preheated my oven at 300 degrees Fahrenheit. And now I'm going to put them in the oven for approximately 20-22 minutes. When they're golden brown, I know they're ready. I'm going to drudge them again with icing sugar, and we're going to let them cool thoroughly for about half an hour. My Amaretti cookies came out beautiful. They're for my beautiful mother on Mother's Day. She's going to love them. I'm going to taste one for you. I have my cappuccino. Crunchy on the outside, chewy on the inside. Absolutely delicious. My beautiful mother is going to love them, and she has a full tray to feast on. I would like to share a picture actually this is my favorite family picture, and it's of my beautiful mother, the most beautiful woman in the world, and my sweet papa with my siblings. I absolutely love this picture, and I have to say that I thank God that He gave me one of His angels for me to call Mama, because my mother is truly an angel from heaven that God put on this earth to become our mother. I absolutely love this woman, and I'm so grateful for everything that she's done for us. I want to thank you all for joining me today, and it's Katerina from my home to yours.